people? This is CastkyleX here, and cue the incredibly long intro that nobody wants to sit through. So, I know that was a mouthful and I know it was a lot, but I want to tell y'all a little quick story about myself or what happened in the past to me, and it's not anything serious. It's actually something quite funny or quite awkward or what you might find is hilarious or wherever your humor's at or wherever you find this video story time with CastkyleX place in your thoughts. To start off with this picture right here. A lot of awkward and somewhat hilarious to some people events happened after that photo. As you can tell, I marked their face outs for safety purposes and all that good stuff because I just don't want you finding them. Secondly, I'm only going to address them by their first name. Last name does not matter because, you know, it's just for safety purposes. A quick detail to know about this story is that Lily is wearing a Pierce the Veil t-shirt or sweater. I cannot remember on that day. And on that day, we were at the fair, if I haven't mentioned it already, and we're riding a whole bunch of rides. We're eating, we were drinking, we were enjoying ourselves, riding all the rides, and then we took the photo. After that, we were deciding what we should do with the final tickets that we have left. Now, we could have gone on fast rides, and that would have ate all our tickets in like 2 sets, and we would have been done. Or we could have gone on a slower ride that would have took longer and longer, and we can ride more rides that were slower. I don't know why the fair is like that, but it's supposedly like, for some weird reason, slower rides cost less tickets, faster rides cost more tickets. It's weird. But the only thing that was stopping us from getting our tickets eaten up by fast rides was Abby. Abby does not like fast rides. Some people, I guess, just don't like the thrill of like the adrenaline like pumping through you while you're going through that 100-mile-per-hour ride at the ferry. I know it's not 100 miles per hour, but I mean it's really fast if you get some more inertia and weight. But anyways, again, I'm getting off topic. But this is why I'm such a bad storyteller. But anyways, we wanted to go on the Ferris wheel because that's the only ride that Abby could handle. So as we were going to the Ferris wheel, and I know this is gonna seem totally like just like the worst thing to say in front of the camera and to post it up on YouTube, but we were in front of a group of, I have no other way to say it, but emos, scenes, and goths. And they were right in front of us, and it was a whole group of them. There was like 3 boys, or 3 boys and 4 girls, alright? And one of them approached Lily out of nowhere. We're like, what the fuck, dude? Like, who the fuck are you? And she started talking to Lily like out of nowhere. She like legitimately took Lily's drink that she got, like took it out of her hand and started drinking. And she said, "Oh, do you have AIDS?" I was like, what? You can't get like, I was saying the whole time like you can't get AIDS from drinking after somebody. Like, but anyways, it's not the. It's just she was so weird, but like at the same time she was. I can say without all that, with all the look of a scenester or person that's emo, she would look really beautiful. Like she was a really beautiful girl. I have to admit that she was really beautiful. But the look just went through me off. And the other thing is that she had a unique smell to her, and it was not a good smell. It was body odor. Girls, no matter what, do not go out the house without putting on deodorant. Okay? That would be really good. Because she stank, dude. She's really just, that was the only turn off to the whole thing. Just, she stunk. It was bad. But she took the drink out of Lily's hand and started drinking it. She said, "Do you have AIDS?" And I was like, Lily replied back, "No, I don't." She was laughing the whole time thinking that she was being serious, but she wasn't being serious, but she was. That's the funny part, she was. She continues on with like, "Oh Lily, you like Pierce the Veil? I like Pierce the Veil. That's like my favorite band whatsoever." And she's talking and all that good stuff, and they're immersing with each other while Abby and Emily are just like, dude, we don't want to go near you guys because they're super weird. I'm approaching them. I'm like, dude, and this was the worst mistake to say whatsoever. Like, I know, probably not, but I was just, this is how, like, got me into it. I said, I love Avenged Sevenfold. I literally almost got mauled by every single one of them because they all herded around us. They were like, oh, dude, y'all are so cool. Y'all like the best people ever. We should hang out sometime. And it was just super crazy that music can bring so many people together, no matter what race, no matter what ethnicity, no matter all that good stuff. But we were talking about our music, our taste in music, and what kind of bands that we like, and all that good stuff. And out of nowhere, the girl that approached us with the group, said, all of these people are my B words, or my bitches. And I was like, okay. I totally went over my head because I didn't care. Lily laughed, and she just like thought it was nothing, completely nothing. I thought it was completely nothing because I thought she was playing around. But to really get into what she was actually saying, she meant it. Every single one of them behind them were in a relationship with her. And I did not grasp the whole meaning of what she said, all these people are my B words, until she said, would you like to join us? And I was like, what do you mean, would you like to join us? She said, would you like to join us in, and then she said, basically like, meaning what she was trying to say the whole time, she basically, would you like to join us in the orgy? And I was like, what? Like, what? And she continues on saying that each and every single one of those people had been in a relationship with one of each other, so it's been guy on guy, girl on guy, and girl on girl, which I don't have a problem with whatsoever. But the fact that they want me to join and like have a mass like sexual intercourse with them was completely mind-boggling, because I was like, no, I'm not like that. I'm not that free-spirited. Like, as a person, I'm like, oh my god, if anybody knew me and they saw the reaction on my face at that moment, like my jaw literally dropped at that moment. And telling you this story was just, it's just completely mind-boggling. And I know I'm going on to like 8-9 minutes, but still it takes 8-9 minutes to explain with all the emotion, all the good stuff, all the stuff that I was thinking. And I sat there for a moment thinking like, dude, like, what have I gotten myself into? Like, and Lily was slowly, progressively getting away where it was only me talking to them. And I was like, no, Lily, oh my god, if you leave me here with these guys, I'm gonna feel so awkward. And the most awkward part about this, one of the dudes wasn't even part of the group. He was just freshly picked up with the group. The girl literally picked up the guy in the group, and they were going on the Ferris wheel with us, and it was our turn to go on the Ferris wheel. So I was like, goodbye. She's like, oh, stay right here. And she grabbed me and she pulled me back and started talking to me again. It's like, I don't really want to join you guys. You are pretty, you are very beautiful, but I'm not into that. And she was conveying, she was pressing, she was so sexually aggressive. She was pressing on me, like, just hard, of like joining the group and doing stuff they like to do. And I was like, no, that's not for me. So finally, it was our turn, me and Lily, Abby and Emily, to get on the Ferris wheel. I ran. I didn't run, but I was hurrying my little tail up and get on the freaking Ferris wheel. And the Ferris wheel goes around, and they get on after us. So as we go around, I can see the girl and her dude that she just freshly picked up, the next victim. And okay, quick edit there. I got interrupted. My camera died on me, but still, I'm not gonna do that all over again. But continuing on with the story, we were on the Ferris wheel, and they were right behind us, and we were going on and on around this Ferris wheel, and we were talking. Me and Lily were talking about how weird those people, and that we should start to get away from them. And I said, yeah, they were pretty weird, pretty awkward talking to them, and that we should totally get away from them because I don't feel, you know, comfortable around them. Knowing the awkward little frick that I was back then, I couldn't really handle the awkwardness. Towards the end of the story, Abby, Emily, and Lily had to go, and it was me and them left at the fair. But I know it's a big fair, but anyways, I saw them everywhere I went, almost everywhere I went, and they kept on asking me, giving me the offer, and I was like, nah, not into that. I'm not into that. I mean, we could have been, like, honestly, if they would have been like, yo, can we just be friends and just hang out sometime, you know, like, we can exchange numbers, I probably would have gave him my number, we probably wouldn't have been friends. But the fact that they just presented it as, dude, let's get together and let's do stuff, sexual intercourse with every single one of them at the same time, I was like, no, that's just a no-go, dude. I'm not, like, into that. That's so extreme. That's type A. We could have been friends. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's all I keep on thinking. Like, we could have been friends, like a group of people, because we had a lot of things in common. Like, in music-wise. Just, I don't know what their interest was, but I mean, like, music-wise, we've been late. If I had the chance to go through that date again, I would not go through it. I wouldn't. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, Storytime with CastkyleX out. We'll be right back.